Now, the MSU Federal Credit Union Coaches Show.
Being 3-0 so far, that's obviously the goal at the end of the day. What are you just liking right now about the group?
It's not a game of perfect, and there's always so many things that we can emphasize to get better at.
Looking for 100 yards, and he has done it!
As Michigan State's wide receiver coach told us in fall camp this year, it felt like there was a dark cloud over the Michigan State football program last season for a number of reasons. Well, now the sun is shining on the Spartans football program. A lot of it has to do with head coach Jonathan Smith, as the Spartans are off to a 3-0 start this season. And what's helped with the Spartans be perfect on the year? The leg of Jonathan Kim, who hit the game-winning field goal against Maryland 2 weeks ago. Kim caught up with our Haley Schoengart recently and shared with her the method to his madness when it comes to kicking the ball through the uprights.
One more deep breath for Jonathan Kim before a 37-yarder. He nailed it! Jonathan Kim with 1 second on the clock.
Everyone dreams of kicking the game-winning field goal from a very young age. For you, how did that moment live up to the expectations maybe 7-year-old Jonathan had in his head?
Yeah, it was awesome. You know, it's something kickers always dream of, and you never really know until the opportunity arises how you're going to do. So actually getting to the opportunity to do it and actually go out and do what I thought I was going to do was awesome. You know, just being on that stage, being in front of family and friends, it was awesome.
In the moment, seeing it go through the uprights, what was going through your mind? What did your teammates say? And then most importantly, your family was super close. They all kind of drove in. What did they say after the game?
I think the coolest thing was like before the kick even. My teammates were coming up to me like, you got it, you're good, you're good. So that was really cool. And then obviously it went through and, you know, we just celebrated. I don't know how many words were said. We were really just shouting on the field. I was trying to because I knew there was 1 second left, I was trying to gather everyone up. We got to kick off. We got to, so doing that, but then got to the locker room. It was really fun, singing, dancing. And then I got to go out and see my parents, so that was awesome. They were really excited. My mom was still shaking a little bit, but it was awesome. You
don't play every single snap. You only play a few times a game. How do you stay ready and locked in on the sidelines and just prepared for the moment when your name is called?
There's a kicking net that I'll just kick into here and there. I try not to kick too much so that my leg is still as fresh as possible by the end of the game in case that situation arises. So yeah, just kicking into the net here and there at the beginning of offensive drives, but then I normally just sit around and watch the defense.
Do you have any rituals, things that you have to do before you know you're going to go out there and kick?
No rituals. I pretty much just, kick into the net, feel good, and just go out and be ready.
Now, once you get out there, are you particular about the way things are set up? How many steps back, to the side?
The steps are what you practice your steps, and so you don't want to stray too far away from what you're used to. And then, Eckley does a great job of giving me a good hold every time. Eckley does a great job and not too particular. The biggest thing I would say is just going out and reminding myself that I'm playing for God and that He gives me peace, and no matter the outcome, He's going to love me. So there's no difference in the outcome of the kick.
Yeah, do you pray to Him at all before you go out there or when you're out there?
I mean, I pray before the game, and then before I go out on the field, I just thank God for the opportunity, whether I make it or not. I'm just thankful. I just take my sport as a way of worship and just a way to show my gratitude to Him.
And it's good.
Now, once you're out there, what's your secret sauce? How many steps back, how many steps to the side? You've really got it nailed down at this point, and I think that's the big question everyone wants to know. How do you do it?
Most kickers are pretty much 3 steps back and 2 to the side. Pretty basic, just gives you 3 steps to the ball, and it's consistent. You're
not just a kicker here on the football team. You also got married. You're a husband now.
I am.
Tell us a little bit about Abby and kind of the joy she brings to your life.
She's awesome. She just brings a peace. We used to do long distance, and being that far from your best friend was not fun. So getting to come home and see her every day, and she just keeps me grounded and just helps me grow in my faith. So she's been incredible.
Now, have you and Nate Carter been dishing out some marriage advice in the locker room as the 2 married men?
Here and there. When people ask, we won't ever just throw it on somebody, but if people ask, we're happy to talk about it.
Awesome. Okay, ready? Now for the fun part.
line it up again, 2 steps to the side, and I'll get set, make sure my shoulders are square to the ball. I'll stick this hand out like this because this hand reminds me of my club angle. And then I ball up my fist because you're supposed to ball up your toes. Just like if you're punching somebody, you don't want to loose knuckle. Yeah. And then, yeah, I'll just take a small jab. I'm going to step up a little bit because I'm going to walk to it. So you take a small jab, next step, next step.
Oh. The kick is good. Okay, now I'll try. Like that? Okay. This is a lot harder than it looks. You make it look very effortless. Okay. No. No. I don't even know where to aim. Aim
down the middle.
Okay. I'll leave the kicking to you. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks so much, Jonathan.
Of course, thank you.
Kim has been as reliable as you can get as a college field goal kicker. He's 4 for 4 on the campaign and will look to remain perfect Saturday night when the Spartans take on Boston College. After the break, we're going to shift over to the defense and talk with another player who went closer to home for the game at Maryland. We'll see you soon.
In every moment and every shared smile, MSU FCU's Visa Signature Card is there, earning 3% cash back on groceries to stock their dorm room. 2% back on that special Spartan mom shirt. With a $100 welcome offer and the first year's annual fee waived, it's more than just a card. It's your partner in making every moment count, even the ones that tug at your heartstrings. Make every moment more rewarding with an MSU FCU Visa Signature Card.